everyone, and welcome to News Extra. We're going to talk about the second annual Body, Mind, Spirit Expo that's taking place in Broadwater coming up on the 28th of September. I have Rachelle Eversole, who's a member of the organizing committee with me. Thank you very much for joining us on News Extra.
Thank you for having me.
Talk a little bit about what the Body, Mind, Spirit Exposition is all about.
Okay. Well, body, mind, and spirit is something that we all have. And in order to be healthy, you have to nurture all three. And in this day, there are a lot of alternative choices that people have. A lot of people aren't aware that these are out there. And so this is an opportunity for people to come and talk to the vendors and find out what kind of work they do and how it could benefit them, maybe in learning some things about how to heal themselves.
Give us a couple of examples of some of the different methodologies that are out there.
Okay. One of them is Reiki. A lot of people, this is being used more and more. It is kind of a energy, they do energy work, and sometimes it's a laying of hands, and I don't understand how it all works myself. But I have had Reiki done to me, and I know that it's very relaxing and calming. And Reiki is something that's being used now in hospitals, actually, to help relax a patient, and they found that it helps promote quicker healing through the surgeries.
And there are other methodologies, such as crystals and things such as that.
Yeah, our bodies are all a vibration. We're an energy, and so sometimes they will use crystals to help move the energy around. It's kind of like acupuncture. That's another one, and that was formed years ago in Japan. And they use that where they feel that your body's energy, and if you have a little block somewhere, they will put a little needle in there, and that kind of opens that up. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of the same theory. Okay. And we don't always understand how it works, but it's kind of fun to try.
Sure.
I think a lot of people have curiosity, maybe a little fascination, and sometimes skepticism about it. So it's a good time to walk around, talk to these people, and see what they do. And if you feel they can help you, fine. And if not, then it's not for you.
Now, this is the second annual. How did the first one come about last year?
Well, actually, it came about because my daughter does some energy work in Colorado, and she started doing this when she was very young. We noticed there were some things, she was seeing things, and when she got older, it was kind of a fearful thing for her. She didn't know what was going on. And so anyway, we found some teachers for her that kind of helped her recognize that she had these gifts and she wanted to help people. And so some of the people in Broadwater I've talked to, they know about her, and they said, well, will she come down and do some stuff? And I said, well, if she's coming down, let's just invite other people. And so we just had our first Body, Mind, and Spirit Fair. Okay. So that's kind of how it came about.
Well, there's a whole lot more that's taking place at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Exposition that's coming up in Broadwater here a little bit later this month. We'll be back on News Extra in just a moment to tell you about that. And we're back on News Extra talking about the second annual Body, Mind, Spirit Exposition taking place in Broadwater coming up on the 28th of September from 9 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have Rachelle Eversole with me, who's part of the organizing committee. Again, thank you very much for joining us. There's a whole lot more that's going to be part of this.
Yes.
As opposed to just the vendors. There's a lot more going on. Kind of explain what's going on in addition to the vendors and the healers that are going to be there.
We're going to have a community garage sale, and then also we have some home-based businesses. Elaroo is going to be there, and Sipology, which is healing teas, and several more. And we're having face painting. There's a dance team of girls that are coming from Sydney to do face painting for kids, and we have someone that's going to do henna tattoos, and that's kind of exciting. If people don't know what that is, it's kind of traditionally from India, and they do very fancy little designs, and it's a dye that you leave on, and when that comes off, you've got a nice little temporary tattoo for about 3 weeks or so. So that's kind of fun. And we're going to have food, and it's just going to be kind of a lot of festivities. So I hope everybody comes down and just find something that they enjoy doing and check us out.
Are any cost to attend to this, or
No, it's all free. It's just something that we wanted to do to bring people into Broadwater.
And the different folks, though, that are vendors, though, may have certain treatments or stuff that they might.
Right, yeah. If they want to do a massage, we've got someone there doing massage therapy, and then we have some people doing energy work. And if you decide that you want to do that, it's $20 for 20 minutes.
Okay.
So.
And there's things for sale as well, like we were saying, crystals and other products that are alternative healing products, if you will,
Right.
that are part of this. And again, something a little bit different for those who may be looking for something outside the traditional mainstream of health-related activities.
Yes.
This is something that would be right up their alley. Now, coming up on the 28th from 9 to 3 o'clock.
From 9 to 3.
Okay, and that's the Body, Mind, Spirit Exposition coming up in Broadwater again on the 28th of September from 9 until 3. Rochelle, thank you very much for joining us on News Extra today.
Well, thank you for having us, and I hope we see a lot of you there.